People who have cancer, what signs let you know that you were sick? I was diagnosed with a stage 3 occult breast cancer. I had a new kitten who obsessively licked at my armpit. A few days later I felt a fullness feeling in the same armpit, so I went feeling around and found the lump that led to my diagnosis. I had no other symptoms, was too young for routine mammograms, which wouldn't have helped anyway because it was occult breast cancer, so nothing showed up on breast imaging, and the cancer was very aggressive. I would have been dead in 6 months if it weren't for my cat. He saved my life. 9-year-old niece was extremely lethargic. Other than that, she was fine. Doctor decided to run some cancer screening on a whim. Leukemia. She died of an infection on her last round of chemo. I had some odd blood test results that weren't quite right that my doctors checked a little more closely. There were some minor aches and pains that I thought were something else that I had in the past. I still haven't really had many symptoms. The plus side is that it was caught very early. The doctor told me, this is not going to be the reason you die. Which is an oddly comforting yet ominous way to deliver a cancer diagnosis. My dad, age 36, severe headaches. Brain cancer, was given 3 months to live, chemo gave him 9. My mum, age 45, loose bowels, very aggressive and already in her liver. Was given 12 months, no option for chemo, radiation or surgery, just painkillers, gone 4 weeks after diagnosis. My mom had severe stomach pain. She got her stomach checked out, nothing. They checked her pancreas. Stage 4. 3 months later she was gone. She didn't even make it to her second chemo. Guys, please get your cancer checks. Extreme fatigue. The kind that made me take 2-hour naps each day after work and wasn't resolved with 9+ hours of sleep daily. I'm currently being treated for stage 3 breast cancer and really didn't have any symptoms at all. Ladies, get your mammograms. My mom had breast cancer and she had no symptoms, it was caught on a routine mammogram. Thankfully she had surgery to remove it and went through a year of chemo and radiation therapy and is now cancer-free. My friend had headaches that would keep her bedridden for days at a time, turned out to be a glioblastoma in her brain that had spread to her spine. I bumped my head on a car door and it swelled up a bit. After a week or two, it seemed off that the swelling hadn't gone down. Went to see a doc, turns out they found lesions that were indicative of multiple myeloma, which is an incurable blood cancer. My doctor estimates that I had had it for 8 to 10 years before being diagnosed. It's just not something they test for. The only symptom that could have been an indicator was lower back pain, but I'm older and overweight, so it's not like that was anything surprising. At first, I X'd out of this post because it was scaring me. But then I thought I should really read through all these comments to know the signs, symptoms. I'm at that age where I really should be getting yearly checkups and tests. My brother had consistent toothaches, but he didn't like the dentist. By the time they scanned his jaw, it was already cancer-riddled. He didn't make it. My GP noted protein in my blood. A bone marrow biopsy revealed a high percentage of cancer cells. My oncologist says the disease has responded well to treatment, as shown by lab reports. Otherwise, I have not actually seen the disease. Family history of female reproductive system cancers on both sides of the family. Was told I was too young to worry, mid-20s, but pressured them to check. Sure enough, cells that were just turning cancerous. Several surgeries later and I've been cleared 12 years. My mom kept vomiting this past Thanksgiving, New Year's. Seemed a little confused, nothing alarming. It was flu season. Then she had a seizure on 1/6. Deadliest and most aggressive brain cancer. She hasn't been home since the seizure, and will pass soon.